Hello everyone, welcome to another vlog. I hope y'all are all having a great day. So today is Sunday and the plan for this video is to kind of redo my closet or move some things around, change it up a little bit. I placed an order from Shein for some loungewear and I realized I really don't have the space for it. I don't have anywhere to put it, but if we make some room, if we change some stuff around in the closet, I can find a spot for it. Which, by the way, I did film a video for that, the Shein try-on haul. So if you haven't, go ahead and check that out. But let me show you around. So here's my closet. It's a little messy and unorganized, but that's what I'm wanting to do in here. And it's kind of small too, but we're wanting to do this on a budget. So it's not going to be an extreme like closet makeover. But what I was telling my husband is that I wanted this shelf to kind of go all the way around up here, which I don't know if you can tell. I think that is where it used to come around to, but we have made a few changes around here. I've been in this house for 20 years, so that's why I'm saying I think, because I also believe that these like hanging rods also came across these three walls right here. But as you can see, this wall right here is unfinished. So when I was telling my husband that I needed him to do some shelving up there, he told me to get everything out of here so that he can call the painter to come and finish up texturing this wall and all of that. So that's what I'm going to do first. I will be taking all of this stuff out of here and getting it ready for the painter to come and texture this wall. And then I'm really not sure how I want to go about this. I don't know if I want to add another hanging rod up here or what, or just kind of move some things around right here in this area. So here's what it looks like now. Like I said, it's a pretty small closet, but this is the master closet. And it's just pretty small. On this side, we have my husband's shoes are all right here, his little shoe rack, and just his hats hanging up there. And then we have two shelves put together. I have some clothes in that basket up there, and then those are his hats. And then this shelf is his stuff. So I think I'm going to leave him a shelf so that he has some space in here. But I think I'm going to clear that out and the water's out and maybe put some bins or something. I don't know. I'm going to look through my clothes, but I actually pretty good at getting rid of clothes that I don't wear anymore or I don't like anymore. And I do that quite often, actually. So there might not be a lot to get rid of, but here's some more of my shirts. Here's some more of my jeans, more shirts. In here I have some socks, and I think down here are some like other little shirts. And then down here on this shelf, I have like sweatpants and leggings and more. I think these are like dress pants right here. And then this is my husband's, from here over is my husband's shirts and stuff. And then from here down is all of mine. And then I gotta look through that. There's just some random stuff up there. But this is what it looks like right now. And this might be within a few days because, like I said, first I have to move all of this out, and then probably not until tomorrow the painter will be able to come in here and texture this wall. And after that, we'll do the reorganizing and all of that, seeing how everything goes together. So if you're asking yourself why that wall is unfinished and why we removed the top shelves and the other hanging rod there, is because I have 4 kids. And this was a 3-bedroom house. So my oldest son had his own room, the twins had their room, and then I, of course, had the master bedroom. So when I was pregnant with Jaden, I really wanted him to have a nursery. So at that point, the decision was made to convert the double garage into a master bedroom and then make this room, which was the original master bedroom, make it into a nursery for Jaden. But because it would have been too far from where the new master bedroom would be to this room, like you'd have to go across the hallway through the kitchen and then get to the new master bedroom, that felt too far. That's why this wall was opened up, so that I could have access to come from the nursery to the new master bedroom. And so I needed like a clear pathway so that I could, you know, easily come and go. So that's when I removed the hanging rod and the shelves and all that, just to have like a clear walk-through space. And I did lose some closet space with that, of course, but at the time that was fine. This room was also the twins' room at one point. But anyways, eventually the girls got older and they wanted to each have their own room. And I did not want that for the longest time because they're twins and I always wanted them to be together, and I thought that they should be together. But they insisted so much and it was something that they really wanted, that's when the newer master bedroom that was made out there, that got split into 2 bedrooms so the girls could each have their own room. And then this became the master bedroom again, and Jaden, I guess, moved into one of the other 2 rooms. So that little entryway, that stayed open for the longest time, because now on the other side of that wall is the laundry room. So it was really easy to just be in here, and anytime that I needed to do laundry, to just go through there and you're at the laundry room. But then we realized that we did need the extra closet space. So that's when we closed it up, and that was barely probably, oh no, it might have been even this year that we just did that. So that's why that wall is unfinished, and you know, the shelves aren't there anymore and there's not more hanging rods there, which I don't think we're gonna put another hanging rod in there yet. I think the shelves will give me enough storage space to kind of move stuff around and give myself more room for other clothes. But first, we're gonna go get some breakfast. I know it seems like we're always eating out. I actually do cook a lot. I just don't show y'all that, but I think I'm gonna put some cooking in some of the, you know, the coming videos. But right now, we're gonna go to our favorite chilaquiles place. All right, so we made it. This restaurant is called Barbacoa Agave, which they are known for their barbacoa. And when we want barbacoa, this is where we come. But this time we're here for their chilaquiles. They have the best chilaquiles. And it was pretty busy. It was full. On Sundays, it's usually really full around lunchtime. So we had to park way in the back. Also, there was a line to get in, but it actually didn't take that long to get seated, even though it looks like a long line. They're pretty good about getting everyone in and out, and it's a pretty big place inside. So because it was so full, we ended up in this little back room. We've never been sat back there before, and my husband said, he goes, parecemos regañados. So I thought that was funny. And it did kind of feel like that. It felt a little weird because it's like there was no music playing, no nothing back there. Like everybody else was like in a different part of the restaurant. So we just felt like alone back here, like regañados, like my husband says. So here is my plate. I got chilaquiles with huevos estrellados, and my husband got chilaquiles with a side of barbacoa. I can't wait. It looks so good. Yeah, just a little bit, just so I can try it.
Porque luego me ando pidiendo ya cuando le eché todo.
Venga, tampoco, échale un poquito más. Ya con eso. Oh, it's delicious. We also ended up going home with some empanaditas de cajeta. We like those with our coffee. Those are really good. And then we did run some errands this day and went to a couple of stores. So later on, we also get a mangonada and some fresas con crema. Okay, so we're back home and we're gonna start cleaning out this closet. My husband's gonna help me. We did run a few errands and checked out a few stores. I wanted to see if I could find some baskets, which I think I did, but I'm not sure how I'm gonna use them yet. But for now, we're gonna clear this out. We're gonna take everything to the pink room because the painter's not coming today. And the reason I'm not gonna do this tomorrow is because when he does come, he'll be here early, and tomorrow I'm going to be babysitting, so I won't have time to do it early in the morning. So we're going to go ahead and get it all out of here now, so that way whenever the painter does come, it'll be ready. Here's how it's looking. We just have the shoe rack, that shelf, everything here is empty, and then we have this top shelf we need to clean out. And ay, Alberto, ¿cómo hallaste esposa? ¿Cómo hallaste esposa tú?
Así la, what is this?
Yeah, right. You tricked me. I thought you were normal. No me dijiste lo rarillo que eras. Babe, do you think we should put another hanging thingy right here? ¿O no? Porque antes se me hace que había palos allá y palos aquí. Like de esos, de colgar la ropa.
¿A los tres lados?
Se me hace que sí. But it would have been too far out here, ¿no?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe allí no, pero at least allá atrás sí había.
Porque mira, que desde aquí a aquí es like, what, 13, 14 inches. Tendría que ser como así, mira.
Ya, entonces allí no había.
Necesitaríamos mover la puerta para acá.
No.
Para poder ponerla aquí.
Ok, so entonces allí no había, pero allá atrás se me hace que sí había. But si le ponemos allá atrás ya no va a queper los shelves, right? Y ya que vas a estar comprando tablas, maybe we can get one that goes all the way to the end.
Oh, I'm gonna get rid of this.
Oh, you're gonna get rid of that?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean? Like get rid of the
The whole thing.
and put a new one?
Porque mira, si ponemos esto, en lugar de aquí lo ponemos acá. Y luego aquí todo puro shelves. Hasta arriba, like como, pero van a ser muchos, van a ser como separados como un pie. Esos mismos shelves se pueden continuar hacia acá, hasta aquí. So, todo esto sería shelves para ropa que puedes doblar.
Alright guys, so the painter just left. He did finish texturing this wall, And it is a perfect match with the texture that was already here before. So he did a really good job with that. But I don't know what I was thinking. I didn't think that we would have to be painting this. I don't know if I thought that it was just gonna be white or what, but obviously we need to paint this, and I guess that's what we're gonna do, because all he did was do the texture, which that's what my husband told him to do. So I guess we're gonna be the ones doing the actual painting. So that's what's gonna be next for this little closet. Also, we did decide that the hanging rods that were over here on this left wall, we're gonna move that over here to the back wall. And this left wall is now gonna be, it's gonna have shelves going all the way through and over to this other wall too. So all of this will be shelving, which I'm so excited about because that was not part of my plan. That's what my husband has decided to do. So I'm so excited about it because I was just gonna keep using the little book stands to just store stuff over here. So yay, that's gonna happen. I'm excited. And I can't wait to finish this up and see how it all looks. Well, I spoke too soon. That just goes to show I know nothing about construction or building or anything like that. But the texture actually did dry white. It still needs a coat of paint. But my husband said we needed to get the shelves in there first, because if the paint goes in first, then, you know, maybe doing all the shelving and all that will mess up the paint. So the shelving's going first. That's what he's doing right now. And then after that, we'll have the painter come back and prime and paint everything. Good job, because you're going to be on video. All right, guys, so while my husband is finishing up the closet, I'm gonna go ahead and make us some lunch. I'm making entomatadas, and this is the way that we like them. This is the way that I make them. And it's super quick, super easy, and they're so good. It's one of my husband's favorite meals. So let me show y'all what we're gonna need. Okay, and here's everything you're gonna need. You're gonna need we're gonna need some canola oil to fry the tortillas, some olive oil to fry our tomato sauce, and this is the tomato sauce that we like to use. I know that you can probably make your own, but this is really good, and this is how we always make it, and it's super simple, super easy, of course, because it's already made. This is the Del Fuerte tomato sauce seasoned with spices, so it's already got some seasoning in there. And then we have our onion, our queso fresco, an aguacate, and our corn tortillas. Now hopefully it's not too loud, because that nail gun is really loud, especially in the closet. It like echoes since nothing's in there, so hopefully y'all can hear me. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is cut up some onion. I'm gonna slice a little bit to use for the tomato sauce, and then I'm going to dice some up for our entomatadas. Okay, so this is the onion that I'm gonna use for the entomatadas. And then this is the onion that I'm gonna use for the tomato sauce. And next, I'm gonna go ahead and grate our queso fresco. Now this cheese is very crumbly. You could just crumble it on top, but I like doing it this way because it comes out just a little bit finer. And somehow you end up being able to make a lot more this way than if you just crumble it on top. So we're gonna set this to the side for now. The next thing we're gonna do is go ahead and prepare our tomato sauce. I'm only gonna use 2 of these because it's only 3 of us here, so I think this will be plenty. If you need to make more, then just use more sauce, a little bit more onion, and you'll be good to go. Okay, so I'm gonna grab my pot here. And then I'm just gonna put some olive oil in here and let it heat up first. And I do have some rice going over here so that we can have it as a side. Okay, now that this is nice and hot, we're gonna go ahead and saute our onion. Okay, now that our onion is nice and soft and it smells so good, we're gonna go ahead and add our tomato sauce. And now we're just gonna stir this all together and let it simmer for a few minutes. And actually, I think I'm gonna add one more little carton of tomato sauce. Okay, that looks a little bit better. Now we're going to fry up my tortillas. I have 4 for my husband, 4 for Jaden, and 3 for me. And we're just going to lightly fry them just so that they get soft. And I use canola oil only because it has a higher smoke point, or that's what I read. So this is what I always use. I'm sure you can use vegetable oil or whatever you like. And I don't use the olive oil. Olive oil has a high smoke point too, but olive oil is expensive, so we're using canola oil. Like I said, just a few seconds, that's all it needs. And you can probably also just heat these up in the microwave, but I've tried that before and I just don't like them that way. So I'd rather do this. That was super, super quick. I have my tomato sauce, my rice is ready, and then I have my tortillas, my onion, my cheese. So now we're gonna put these together. And all you're gonna do is grab your tortilla, dip it in the tomato sauce, now this is my husband's plate, so he's having 4. And then we're gonna add our queso fresco, and then we're gonna add some onion. And we're gonna roll these up. I'm gonna add a little bit more sauce and some of those onions that we sauteed. I'm gonna add those on top. And then we're gonna top with a little bit more cheese. And the avocado is optional, of course, but we love these entomatadas with avocado. And we just like to cube it just like this. And then we're just gonna add a little bit of rice to the side. And there you have it, you guys. These are our entomatadas that we're gonna have right now. They look so good and they taste even better. Y'all need to give it a try if you haven't tried these, or if you haven't tried it this way. Just use that tomato sauce. It's so good. I've tried it with other tomato sauces and it's just not the same. So use the Del Fuerte tomato sauce. And it's actually almost 3 o'clock, so this is a very late lunch or early dinner. For dinner, we'll just probably snack on something or have something light. But here we are. I hope y'all give this a try. It's so good. Okay, so here's what it's looking like so far. It looks so good in here. My husband did a great job. Tomorrow we're gonna install the rods to hang the clothes in. Those are gonna go right here and one up there. And then here's all the shelving. This is what this looks like. There are 5 shelves going across. The top one, the space in between is 16 inches and it goes in a foot. So it's 16 up and down and then 12 deep. So that is a lot of space now. It feels like there's just so much more room to actually put my clothes in here. Well, our clothes in here. This is for both of us, but that's what that looks like. Now, of course, this isn't finished. We do have the painter that's gonna come in tomorrow and do the priming and paint. So all of this will be white and then it'll be done. So in my next video, I will show you the final look. That's gonna be it for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed the process and seeing how this all came together. Now remember, this wasn't the original plan, but I love it. It's gonna be so much better. I hope that you try making those entomatadas. Those were really good. In my next video, I'll show you the final look with the paint and everything. And then also we'll start moving everything back in here. So stay tuned for the next video. But for now, we're gonna leave it here. Don't forget to like, leave us a comment, and subscribe. Bye, y'all.